what is your birth plan? How can anyone comment on someone else's weight?
I know.
Do you know what?
My mind's gone blank.
I'm really concerned.
Really,
I am really
I'm
concerned.
having a blank.
Yes.
In here,
I'm about to get very annoyed. He winds me up. I love how he says this when he sleeps 6 days a week, unbelievably.
Yeah.
I really feel quite pressured about the home birth situation from my midwife. Have you picked baby girl's name yet?
Hello everyone.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then hi, my name is Imogen.
My name's Spencer.
Thank you so much for finding me. I don't know how you found us, but please definitely stay. Today we are really excited because I always say that we're really excited, but we are.
We're always excited. We're always excited to speak to you and have a little catch up, you know?
Yeah. So today we're going to be doing a second trimester Q&A. So when this video goes up, I am currently 24 weeks pregnant, which is really exciting. So we're coming to the end of the I mean, I know there's a couple of weeks left.
Yeah,
but we just thought we'd do this and be able to do a second trimester Q&A to answer all of your questions. Absolutely. She's actually kicking right now, which is just amazing. So she's saying hello to you guys.
And for those that don't know what a Q&A is, it's a question and answer session.
Oh my god, my little is it encyclopedia or dictionary?
Wikipedia?
What is an encyclopedia?
God knows. I have to Google it.
Oh, that's embarrassing, Spence. We don't have to Google
I don't know
it. It's one of those big ones all about the world, isn't it?
So it just tells you everything.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we're obviously not encyclopedias, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, join our family of Huns, and let's get in with the second trimester Q&A.
Let's do this.
You guys sent loads of questions in, all about different things, lots of open things, so we might as well get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the first question is, did you have any symptoms carry through from the first to the second trimester?
And this question is to you.
Yeah, you would know though, but the first trimester, I was just a bit nauseous.
I had a bit of nausea.
Yes, there you go. So I never actually had morning sickness, but apparently nausea comes under the bracket of morning sickness. But my mum had that with boys and girls, so I was completely, did not know whether it would be a girl or a boy. Sure. But my mum never had the morning sickness, and I don't know whether it's in the genes, I don't know whether it gets carried down, but that literally went as soon as I hit 12 weeks.
Did you, at the start of the second trimester, do we know the sex by that point, or do we find out a little bit in?
We found out, well, we went to the scan at 16 weeks, we found out at what, 17 and a half?
Yeah.
17 and a half weeks?
So you're a bit into the second trimester then when you find out the sex.
Yeah, nearly 18 weeks we found out, do you remember?
Blimey.
Did we go 14 or 16 weeks?
Can't remember.
Oh no.
There's been so many weeks.
Or did we go for a 14-week scan? No, we went for the 16-week scan. Anyway, so no, everything literally stopped at 12 weeks. But I know that for a lot of different people that it doesn't stop, and people have, you know, sickness throughout. So it's not morning sickness either, it's throughout the day, you know. But for me, all I struggled with was cravings, going off food really quickly.
Yeah.
Everything made me feel sick after I've eaten it. But saying that, I've still managed to film videos, still managing to go out and about. Very grateful, very grateful, because I know that there are so many people out there that really struggle, and some people have no symptoms at all. Yeah, we do. But no, second trimester, nothing has carried on at all.
Yeah.
So I think that leads me on to the next question, which I think is the biggest difference between the two trimesters. So far for me, the biggest difference has just been no nausea.
Well, I guess the biggest will be that there's not been so many of your first trimester cravings and your first trimester symptoms. So obviously, like, you had like
extreme cravings,
like insomnia.
Yeah.
You know, your body is changing so much.
Well, you say that, but I didn't sleep very well last night, did I?
True.
I just we'll get to that later. But the first trimester to the second trimester, I've just got bigger.
Yeah.
I've got heavier.
Yeah.
A little bit of back pain, but nothing to write home about. Nothing like...
these hands come in.
Yeah, that's where you need the massages. I said to him, I'll go through this however many times you want and however many times we're blessed with if I get these massages every day.
Yeah, why
Let me tell you.
Get your clothes off.
You boy.
Well, so obviously for my setup, in regards to this question, it's just been a lot more planning in this trimester.
Yeah.
They're getting like the pram.
Yeah.
Trying to think of all the bits you've got so far. There's a lot of boxes, so yes.
Yes.
Next to bed cart.
Yeah, there you go. Good lad. Yeah, just a lot more planning, hasn't it? Exactly. Just getting lots of different things and maybe buying bits for baby, because we hadn't bought anything. We're still not very up on it.
And obviously now we know we're having a girl, so we can obviously get a few girly bits.
Yeah, but I would say, as everyone says, the second trimester, you are more comfortable, as in, you know, you've got less nausea, hopefully.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a little bit of back pain, growing pains a little bit, some sharpness, but nothing, you know, that I can't handle at the moment. I know that I'm obviously going to get a lot heavier.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm going to get swollen feet and ankles and all those things. But for the moment, baby princess and baby princess, we're loving life.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Next
Feeling
question.
great. I say all this, but you know, but then I will say one thing.
Bit of tiredness.
A little bit, but not what I read. So many people I literally see on social media are like, God, I go to bed at like 7 o'clock and then I'm up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, that would be nice.
That's a long sleep.
That's a nice long sleep.
It is.
I mean, the other night I had a really nice sleep. I went to bed at 10:30 and woke up at 9.
That's good.
That was lovely. That was lovely. But that was very rare. He even was like, the night you slept.
It always happens.
Yeah.
When she can go to sleep first, I can't sleep.
I love how he says this when he sleeps 6 days a week, unbelievably.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I just don't know what it is though. Like last night, I just couldn't sleep. My mind was a bit wild. She was really awake and I just went and sat in the other room and read a bit of a book, came back in, but I'm finding that I need to sleep more upright now. So I have my pregnancy pillow, which has literally saved me, but I just pack the pillows at the back. So I've got more weight at the back and I'm like higher up.
Yeah.
But I don't know why that is. I just feel more comfortable doing that. It's not that I feel sick or anything. It's just that I feel more comfortable being higher up going to sleep. Like Spencer will be here on me and I'll be so high and my head will just sort of pop down. But that's how comfortable it is for me. Sweet boy. But yeah, other than that, I just wish I had that like tiredness. But Spencer said to me, you're obviously just preparing for the lack of sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the disrupted sleep.
Exactly.
Because sometimes I'll wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm awake until 7. So I don't know whether that's baby girl going, this is when I will be feeding.
This is my pattern.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm not complaining because I think I'm actually quite good on no sleep.
Absolutely.
I say that, but we haven't got a baby that's draining us of our minerals and nutrients and all those things. So I'm saying I'm good with that, but I know it's going to be very different when baby girl's here. But it's good preparation.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Cravings, people are asking. I haven't really had cravings. I have.
The second trimester.
Yeah, I have had cravings, haven't I?
Yeah.
What craving has mine been?
Strawberry Ribena.
Yeah, and?
Chewits.
And? Come on, the big one.
Granola.
No, the big one. We're walking along, we're loving life, we're going along the seafront.
Ice cream.
No! I'm about to get very annoyed. He winds me up. Even you lot.
By the way, that's all gluten-free and
No, listen,
dairy-free.
hear me out though, hear me out. I guarantee for a fact my subscribers will be shouting at the screen because they know me better than my husband does. What have I been craving? We were walking along the seafront, we were even looking at newsagents to see if they had it. And I got one that was so overpriced for nothing.
My mind's gone blank.
I'm really concerned.
Really,
I am really concerned.
Having a blank. I can't remember going in the newsagent.
No, we didn't go in one, Angel. Oh my God, I'm actually about to cry. Okay, I can't even give you clues because I'm annoyed.
I can't even remember.
Okay.
Did you eat it in the house?
What am I always having every day when I go out and about?
Starbucks.
Right. On the topic of Starbucks, what is Starbucks that I get?
Yeah.
But it's not that. What am I craving that the woman, my nutritionist, said about low iron?
Low iron.
I can't cope. Sorry, Hans, we're just in the middle of a domestic, but it's absolutely fine. Slush puppies.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk to you now.
You haven't had one for ages.
No, sorry, I think we're going to have to film this tomorrow. I crave them every day. I crave bubble tea, I crave sweet, cold drinks.
Yeah, exactly. Not a slush puppy. I mean, that was like the other day.
Yeah, that was a big craving though.
And newsagents as well, you threw me off there.
Because we were looking for the strawberry daiquiris with no alcohol.
Yeah.
Went to a couple of beach bars. They were like, no, we don't do strawberry daiquiris without alcohol. I called another place for a strawberry daiquiri without alcohol. They were like, no. And then we were looking for newsagents to find it.
I was thinking like quite recent. That's probably not been a couple of weeks of slush puppy, has it?
Do you know what, pup? I'm a bit concerned.
I'm the bloody slush puppy.
Yeah, you are. It's all slushing in there. Give it a little shake, see if it comes back.
God, yeah, sorry. Red flavour for those.
Yeah.
Can I get a point for that?
Apparently it says low iron. A lot of people have said if you crave slushy or ice cold drinks, but a lot of people that have been carrying girls crave that.
I know baby girl moves when you have a cold drink.
She loves it when I have a cold drink,
exactly, yeah.
Baby, don't try and get more points now. I'm not having it. Okay, stretch marks. Do you have any? And if so, what oils do you use?
Tiger marks.
Tiger marks, yeah. I think they're memory marks. They're memories. Like,
exactly.
I think that my body is always going to change. You know, like a lot of people message me like, how are you dealing with weight gain? Actually, the next question is, how much weight have you gained? So I'll kind of talk about this in this thing.
You don't weigh yourself though.
Never.
No.
I never did anyway before.
No, exactly.
So it's never been something where I know how much I weigh. When I go to the midwife appointments, she checks obviously to see how much weight you're gaining for baby girl. And see if it's, you know, on track and if you're being healthy, etc. So they have to check for things like that. But it's never been something that I've ever weighed or looked at, and I'm not even worried about it. I know that me saying that will probably, I don't know if that'll trigger people, but I know that a lot of people struggle with worrying about the weight gain during pregnancy and stuff. But I know that afterwards, after I give birth, there'll be that lull of, I've still got a bump but no baby in there, and the baby's in our arms.
Amazing for what it's done.
Yeah.
And all of you, you should all be empowered by what your bodies do. It's just it is quite simply remarkable.
Yeah.
Growing a baby, you grow a form of life in your bodies.
Us.
I know.
Like, we're walking,
I still
talking.
Can't get my head around it.
I know, neither can I.
So you're all amazing. Embrace your marks.
Do you know what as well? People have stretch marks without having a baby. People just grow and their body expands and changes, and they're beautiful. Like, my mum has stretch marks. She carried 4 children, and she's like, each one I remember looking at it going, oh, I'm carrying my little girl and I've stretched now, or I'm carrying my first child. And you know,
you'll be like, that's my little girl, that's my little boy.
I'm never going to resent it. I'm never going to look at it and go, and also I think maybe it might help that I am in a relationship, being honest, where I have someone who is empowering me, and, you know, the only man I ever have to impress in my life is you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not ever going to think, oh, I don't want to get in a bikini, because
you're getting in a bikini.
I will get in a bikini because my husband...
Show me your body.
Yeah, he finds me sexy and he is that amazing. But
you're amazing.
I really think that we should empower each other by showing each other's, you know, tiger marks and all those things, because actually they're amazing. Look at what our bodies are doing. And I know how grateful I am to be in this position. Like, how fortunate are we to be carrying this little treasure?
I know.
So what if my body has to gain loads of weight or do all these things? I'm not limiting my body. I'm not worrying about working out or anything like that. I didn't work out before baby, so I'm not going to start working out now, because you're not meant to take on exercise you didn't do beforehand.
Exactly. We just carry on our little walks.
Yeah, we do little walks like every other day, and that's nice for me.
Perfect,
and yeah, I don't want to put pressure on my body.
Strenuous, no. I don't want you to either, to be honest. I support you and whatever you want to do. So
anyone that's saying about, you know, weight and stuff like that, I think everybody's different. Some girls have no weight and they have really big babies, and you think they've got such a tiny bump but they have a massive baby. Yeah. Some girls, you know, will put on loads of weight, bounce back, or won't bounce back.
Listen, we're all different.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No two people are the same in this world. So whenever you
like
have
baby
your bump,
girl,
embrace it.
Baby girl, when she's older and she has a baby, she might carry completely differently to me, and I'm her mum.
Exactly. So.
Oh God, that's gonna make me emotional.
Don't get emotional, sweet girl. So yeah, just don't judge yourself. Don't compare.
No.
Don't compare at all. Like, just embrace your own body. Be proud of your own body.
Yeah, and I'm hoping me saying this is empowering other people about weight and things like that. You know, it's not a topic I ever think people should be speaking about either. Like, you know, I saw one girl from Towie, actually, she was saying how people are saying how big she's got. She's like, I'm carrying a human life. And also, how can anyone comment on someone else's weight?
I know.
Do you know what I always think as well? You don't know what someone's going through. You don't know whether they are hereditary or genetically they can't lose weight.
Yeah, sure.
Do you know what I mean?
You don't know what people's... Yeah, exactly. You don't
know what people's thyroids, you don't know what people's hormones, you don't know what people are going through.
For argument's sake, they could have the cleanest diet in the world, but their body, genetically, they can't lose weight, you know? So you just can't judge.
Exactly. You cannot judge each other. So yeah, that's basically me. And oils that I'm using, we've actually been using the Clarins tonic, which a lot of you recommended to me.
So you've got to warm it up in your hands, really warm it up, because apparently the warmer it is, the more you get from it, and then you've got to start from the bottom of the legs and work your way up.
Yeah, I've got lots of water in my legs.
Good to bring it up, because the lymphs, you don't want to make them go down, is that correct?
Yeah, because the lymph nodes are up here.
Exactly.
We use, oh, that's nice. I'll go to sleep in a minute.
Yes.
And then we use the Clarins Stretchmark Expert. But the thing is, I'm not using it to prevent, because I know that I'm going to get stretch marks. I've already got them.
Yeah.
I'm using it to make sure my body is lubricated, stretched, well-oiled, a well-oiled machine, moisturised. And also it's a really nice treat because he puts on my oils every day. But also,
I am the masseuse.
Yeah, you can't prevent things from happening, but you can maintain what's happening.
Just look after yourself.
Yeah. Oh, also, we didn't put this in.
What's that?
But this is bump up day. Yes. 24 weeks. What are you saying, baby honeys? It's my little baby girl in there. Yes.
In here,
Can you?
Yeah.
Sweet girl.
Daddy's here.
Daddy loves you.
Daddy loves you.
Oh, it's for you.
Oh my word.
Spencer's journey and how he's been feeling through the second trimester or during pregnancy in general.
So obviously, firstly, I think my wife is amazing. What she's doing for us as a family and for our little girl.
Sweet girl.
It's just, I've enjoyed it so much. I've just really been absorbing as much information as possible.
Yeah.
I want to be the best birthing partner. I know that's going to be my time to
Keeper
really.
of the cave.
Hey, keeper of the cave, exactly. So the hypnobirthing's been really good. Really enjoyed that. Enjoyed getting some clothes for baby girl. What else have I enjoyed? Obviously, she's kicking now, which is another question that you guys have asked us. So it's been amazing to feel my daughter kick. But yeah, Mills has just been amazing. I've loved giving her creams for her. I think she deserves it every day because obviously what she's going through, her body changes, the way she's adapting to pregnancy. But I've absolutely enjoyed this journey so much so far. And I can't wait to see what the third trimester brings for us. And obviously,
I'm sure I'll be heavy, not wanting to go on. Yeah, but he has been amazing. Like, honestly, has there been anything that's maybe made you not enjoyed? Or has there been anything that you've really enjoyed?
No,
just what you said.
Yeah, definitely. Like, really enjoyed. I really enjoyed just the whole process, to be honest.
Yeah.
And just like every day's different because obviously they're growing all the time. So,
would you say my hormones have leveled out now?
I think your hormones have been pretty spot on throughout the whole thing.
I had a little blip, didn't I, at the very beginning of the second trimester.
Did you?
Do you remember where I was a bit moody?
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, like you say, you're not in control of your hormones.
No, but I do feel like it's levelled.
Yeah, definitely.
I do feel like it's definitely levelled now so much.
But no, you've been amazing.
So have you. Been really amazing. And like when we've been doing the hypnobirthing course and stuff, when they say like, birth partners, I'm speaking to you, you should see this guy. Like, he literally gets so excited.
Do you want to do the brain acronym?
You can.
Yeah.
So there's one thing that they say, you know, when you're going through labour and stuff like that, to use the BRAIN acronym.
Yeah.
And what is that?
Benefits, risk, alternatives, instinct, nothing.
So when someone comes to you and says, like, let's look into this, you have to assess
basically,
all those things.
Basically, you've got to go through all that. And so,
Wow.
But I'm the keeper of the cave. Obviously, I'm going to make sure that... We will talk to you about this in another video, probably. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
I know you'll only say to me, that bit was hanging down.
Yeah, I know. Photos have always got a bloody...
He's been amazing and it's been incredible and I'm very fortunate and very lucky. But then, you know, I wouldn't have married you if I felt like you weren't going to support me through every part of this journey of our life.
Yeah. Like, tick, 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 cross. See ya.
Yeah, no thanks. Okay, when did you first feel the baby move? So, obviously I felt baby girl move before you.
Yeah.
You. So,
you probably got some like, well, it feels like gas, but I think it's flutters, isn't it?
Yeah, so I got them about 16, 17 weeks.
Yeah.
But I was literally like, this is gas, this is just gas. I am a very gassy, bloated person anyway. So I was like, oh, you know, whatever. And then I messaged my friend who's also pregnant. I was like, is it like trapped wind? She was like, no, she's had other babies. So I was thinking,
sure.
Maybe it mustn't be that. And then I spoke to my midwife and she was like, no, that is definitely the feeling, the flutters, the sort of, you know, wriggling kind of vibe. And then you felt her kick.
I think you got, as soon as you sort of were sure it was little girl, you were like, get your hand here.
Yeah. It was about 19 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was insane.
Yeah, about 19 weeks you start. So about, what, 5 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
How wild. I mean, obviously they've been getting more and more now. And apparently this is when she's most like active because they can move around more.
Sure.
But
yeah, I put my head on Mills's belly and I've got a little kick in the air.
Yeah. She's so funny. She's so cute. I'm literally just talking like every parent and acting as if no other child does this. They all do this. But yeah, it's nice getting to know her little character of what foods and drinks she reacts to. Actually, that was a question.
Yeah.
She loves sugar. So I have to actually force myself to eat meals because I know that I need to be healthier for her. And I know that, you know, I do need to get some fruit and veg in my diet. But if I'm honest, I said this to my grandma and she was mortified. I said, Grandma, if I could baby girl and me would just eat chocolate and sweets throughout the day. Dairy-free chocolate, of course.
Yeah.
But it can't work like that but then I'm not stopping myself from eating those sweet things. I'm just trying to make sure I eat meals.
Get the nutrients in.
I just don't fancy meals though, do I really? I just don't fancy meals. All I want to eat is sugar.
Yeah.
Which isn't happening. I am eating sugar, but not low. I'm just trying to be...
Yeah. Get a good balance.
Yeah, like last night I couldn't eat dinner, but I could eat the snacks afterwards.
You had some of it though, Mills.
Yeah.
You had quite a bit, to be fair.
I can't even think about it. It was just not nice to me last night.
No,
I just couldn't.
yeah.
It was salmon. It was too much.
Salmon.
It was too much last night.
Too much.
But yeah, I think with everyone has different bodies, you know, and also, please, by the way, a lot of people have messaged me like, I'm 19 weeks and I haven't felt a kick. I haven't really been messaging people back about that because I feel like I could trigger, I could worry someone. I even have it, you know, when you go on Instagram, you go on social media and someone's got something that's a bit further ahead than you, you're a bit like, oh, but every baby's different.
Ladies, you can't compare.
You can't.
It's your journey.
Yeah, just switch off from that.
Yeah,
I have to get off social media if I'm worrying.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot compare, honestly.
No.
Like we're like, all different humans. Like
people have anterior placentas, so it's at the front, so you'll feel it.
Yeah.
You'll feel it less, but placentas change throughout the pregnancy, I think. Like towards the end, they all change. So yeah.
We all probably kicked at different times.
Yeah.
When we were babies.
Yeah. Oh,
you know?
yeah.
You know, I would have been chilling till about 25 weeks.
Really?
I don't know.
But it's wild and it's the most amazing, magical thing in the world. And I know this sounds crazy, but I just probably wanted to sit up with her last night. She was moving so much and I was just like, I know I'm going to be that parent that when she goes down for a sleep, I'm going to be like, wake up. Even though I'm knackered, I'm just going to watch her. And he's going to be like, Mills.
She says this. I'll be telling her, get a nap in.
I know.
Yeah, we say this when we don't need sleep.
But you know I'm going to be like that. My mum was like that.
Really?
She wouldn't switch off. My dad would be like, Deanna, like, stop doing stuff. And she'd be like, I just want to stare at them.
You have plenty of time to do that, but you must get a little bit of sleep.
I know, I'm going to have to. I'll be knackered. What type brand vitamins are you taking? So I was taking Pregnacare. I actually ended up sending the Pregnacare Ultra Max to some of you girls because I messaged and was like, basically it just wasn't working for me. I don't think it's food grown. I don't really know. Basically, I have a nutritionist and I'm not going to tell brands of things because I've been told not to do that because when you tell other people what brands of stuff you're taking, everyone's different. Yeah. I'm not a health care practitioner. Sure. I can't tell you. Yeah. But basically, I'm taking all the things that are in Pregnacare, maybe some a bit of a stronger doses, maybe some bits I'm taking that, it's all natural that I'm taking, but I'm taking some bits to sort of move my stomach, as in like for constipation and things like that. But my nutritionist has literally helped me so much. She's from the Institute of Optimum Nutrition. Her name is Anya, and she's just amazing. Like I can just WhatsApp her and she is amazing, genuinely. She's helped me so much because the Pregnacare works for so many people. All my friends like love Pregnacare. It just didn't work for me. It just wasn't working for me. Everything was just not really moving.
But just do what works for you.
Yeah, exactly that.
Don't try and follow Mills. Just just do your own process and
Yeah, exactly that. If it's not working for you though, definitely look into alternatives.
Absolutely. Alternatives, that word.
Yeah. Have you picked baby girl's name yet? Ooh.
Send it over to me. We have a few names. We haven't got a specific name yet. No. We obviously like a few. We talk about it every now and then. But we haven't decided an actual name yet. We're
kind of quite set.
Quite close.
Yeah, but we're not. We don't want to basically put all of our...
We don't want to lock it in.
No, because, I don't know, it's not about when she comes out I might not like the name on her and you might not like the name. It's not that. No. It's just... Yeah, but we're very similar with what we want, aren't we?
Definitely.
Yeah, we do like different names, but certain names we very, like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to give anything away. How have your hormones been? So we kind of answered this earlier, but leveled. Levels. I cry sometimes.
pH 7.
But I'm an emotional person anyway. But I cry like when I'm out shopping for her or I don't know, like, I cried in front of the midwife. She must have thought I was going, doolally. But I just cried because she said something really sweet. And then I just felt really like, I don't know, I just cry because I'm an emotional person.
Yeah.
I don't sit there and cry and go, oh my God, but some things just make me feel so fortunate and just so
I think that's,
overwhelmed with love.
You get overwhelmed, don't you? That's probably the correct word. Like, you just think, oh my word. Like, and it just, for you, it's just like...
Yeah, this like rush of love and just...
My favourite thing is when we watch something on the TV.
Oh, shut up.
And I know that she'll be like touched by it. And I can just look across at her and she's just going... I love it.
This was before pregnancy as well. So this is just me in general.
True.
Well, he loves it as well. He's like, do you like her? And I'm like, she's amazing. Like, it's not even about babies. It's not even about babies. I just love seeing people succeed and do well.
The face. I love the face.
Like, what have I cried at? I've cried at Interior Design
Little
Master.
Mix.
Little Mix, how much I love them.
Yeah.
I just watch them and go, she's amazing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, do you love her? And I'm like, you're just winding me up. But he loves it. He always cuddles me when I do it. But that's just me as a person.
You're so sweet. I love you.
Okay, the next one is stomach condition in the second trimester. So I wasn't really going to answer this because I feel like there's not a lot to update you on.
Yeah, which is really good.
But really positive, but I feel like a lot of you guys want to know. So actually I spoke to my nutritionist as well, and she sort of said that some people can get heightened symptoms and some people can get like a break of symptoms.
Yeah.
And for me, it's definitely been, so far, a break.
Yeah.
It's been...
Wow, that's amazing.
Do you know though, I've had so many stories of people that have messaged me with the same condition as me and been like, geez, like, it's been so amazing for me. Don't get me wrong, I still get bloating, but that's obviously from eating, that's just in general. I think a lot of pregnant women get that anyway.
Well, constipation, isn't it?
Constipation I get, but then also I'm taking my natural supplements to try and help.
Yeah.
But constipation apparently is a massive thing in pregnancy. I get a lot of gas, but again, is that pregnancy? Is that my condition? I don't really know. Nothing's got heightened, nothing's got worse so far.
So we're just going to roll with it.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah.
And we're feeling really grateful, and I just feel like she's changed my life for the better already, and she's not even here.
She's a little healer.
She's a little sweet one. Yeah, I absolutely...
She's amazing,
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know it. I said to Spencer the other day, I said, all she must hear from me is, a burpee. She must go, oh, mummy's awake.
Mummy's a frog.
So thank you so much for your concerns and care. And I think it was just, I think a lot of people want to know about my stomach condition, but there really isn't anything to really say.
Report.
No, we're constantly checking up with the people that, the healthcare practitioners, etc. But it's not...
As you know, though, we will always inform you of anything that does take place.
Yeah.
We're quite open and honest with you guys. So.
When I first went to the midwife, I think it was like 8 weeks when you first go to them or something, or maybe 10 weeks. She was asking me about it and I spoke to her about it. And if she'd have thought it was something which really was going to affect it or anything, then she would have, I think it's just about looking at your own body, and you know your own body better than anyone else does. So and obviously maybe all of the stomach situation was preparing me for the gas and the constipation.
Absolutely.
And
Awesome.
If anything, I go to the toilet more now than I did before though. They can't see there, they can't. Okay, next one. What is your birth plan? Are you planning on having a home birth? What is our birth plan? Well...
So, we don't have we haven't actually gone through it yet, to be honest. We have obviously an idea of what we'd like to do. Yeah. But, we just, do you want to carry on?
Yeah, so we just basically are going into it with an open mind. We're not going to have a home birth.
Yeah.
I did go to my last midwife appointment and it was quite pushed on me to have a home birth.
Yeah.
But our house is going to be under renovation, and for me, I know that home births are meant to be amazing and apparently they're incredible, and I would love to one day have a home birth.
100%, yeah.
But baby girl for first baby, I mean, we looked at birthing centres, but the closest one to us is 45 minutes away.
Yeah, we see a lot. We saw a programme on TV called Celebrity Bumps, and a few people on there plan to have home births.
Yeah.
And, and it just, bless them, they wanted to do it, and they started getting the pools filled up, and then they had to go into hospital. So I think for the first one, we're just going to say, we're going to go to hospital just because we know that if we go to hospital, then everything else can sort of follow on from that.
I think we'll know more in the third trimester, like not what kind of birth we're looking at, but what kind of baby we're looking at, and what kind of, just things like that. But we're open-minded. We know that nothing goes to plan. You can go in there wanting certain things, but everyone's pain threshold is completely different. All babies are different. You know, there's complications that come into it that you don't even know about. So we're going into it with a very positive, open mind, doing our hypnobirthing and hoping that will help on the day. But yeah, I did really feel quite pressured about the home birth situation from my midwife. And I don't know whether that's because, I don't know, but I did come out of it feeling a bit... I was like, I don't really want to, if I'm honest, my first birth. Just preference, you know, preference. For so many people, I literally watch them and I'm like, that looks amazing. But just for me, and this isn't me offending anyone else, this is just my own personal preference. I know my mum's previous history of births. I just came out of there feeling a little bit confused because I felt like it was very much pushed on me. I said, oh, I don't want to have one, we're going to have renovations and I won't feel comfortable at home. I don't know what the state of the house is going to be like at that point, and I don't want stress around me. And she was like, we've delivered in building sites, don't give me an answer yet, give me an answer later on. And I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to feel as though my own personal preference isn't being listened to, because it's my body at the end of the day. But everything I spoke to her about, she would come back to and say like, I think it's because they obviously know how successful the delivery rates are at home and how safe it is and well and good for you to have a birth at home, but just preference for this baby girl.
Absolutely.
No. What do you as a couple do to bond with your baby girl?
Talk to her.
Hello, baby girl, it's your daddy here. Daddy loves you.
Yeah, well, I just got to let her know, haven't I?
We speak to her a lot throughout the day. We were just out for lunch and I was talking to her. She was kicking at the table. People must think, are you okay? But if she's kicking, I want to reinforce like, mummy knows you're kicking.
Everyone's had a baby, so
exactly. Well, not everyone in the restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I know what you
We
mean.
listen to music with her.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. We play classical FM in the car. Apparently that's good, but she's just chilling probably in the car because of the motion.
Probably wants to turn up.
Yeah. What else do we do? Yeah, sing to her a lot. I sing to her a lot.
Wow.
I love singing to her. I love singing.
Yeah,
she seems to move to TikTok. She literally, if I put TikTok on, she's there bouncing around. I don't know whether it's because my phone's close to her, so maybe she's moving more.
Do you think she's done her first whoa?
No, please. Please don't. Oh my God, don't.
You don't want to watch this.
She's chilling. But yeah, I think, what else have we been doing? We read her stories. We read her stories.
I read her story.
Yeah, we bought books and we read her stories and we really stroke the bump and we really just give her lots of love, especially if she's moving. I'll say, well done, like, that's amazing. You're amazing, little sweet girl. Mummy loves you. Yeah, and when Spencer's doing my creams, he'll talk to her.
Yeah. Oh, it's cream time soon, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my word.
Get ready, big man, it's cream time. Okay, next one. Last one. What has been the biggest change for you both and personally?
Okay.
What's been the biggest change?
Nothing really.
Not yet.
Just that she's growing.
Yeah.
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 Just that for both of us, I guess it's now 3 of us.
Yeah.
So.
I think maybe we haven't done, not that we would, but like, before we would do tennis and stuff like that, but I won't be doing. I didn't do tennis that much beforehand, so I won't be doing it now. But
yeah. Personally.
And personally, for me, what's changed?
A lot.
Just my body,
Yeah.
my outlook on life, priorities.
Yeah, my mindset's probably changed the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Priorities. Like, I think we were quite good beforehand, because we've always wanted. You know, even before
my
I
mindset
met you.
hasn't changed that much, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
no.
It's just, if mindset's changed in respect that, got to think about little one now.
Yeah, she comes first.
Absolutely.
But also, we're making sure that we have time for our relationship, really understanding how valuable kissing and cuddling is, and that feeling of touch and, those things. I would kiss you, but I've got my lip gloss on. Thank you, sweetness. But yeah, I think that we're just sort of, our priorities are different. But then I also don't want ever Spencer to feel as though just because we have a child means that our relationship is just based around that.
Yeah.
Because I know from my parents' experience that it was really hard for them to understand that juggle and that relationship balance as well as your children. I know that might be harder when she comes along, but it's about being...
We've already spoken about it though.
Yeah.
And we already know about it. Like, we're
about
open.
communicating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Is that you rounded done? That's him done now. That's him. He's tired. He's had food. He's tired.
I want to do your creams now.
Okay. Well, I love you guys so much. We do have some other videos coming up that are going to update you about our renovation process and nursery bits and bobs. I was going to answer them in this video, but I thought maybe save it for a really big update about the renovation, about the house, etc. But yeah, I love you guys so much. And until next time, I'm going to love you.
And I'm going to leave you.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, well.
Get me off.
I can't believe you forgot the slush puppies.
Oh.
I'm never going to let you live it down. I'm joking.